Hello, everyone, and welcome back to the YGG SPL Weekend Challenge. Hooray, hooray. Glad everybody made it. My name is Rogue Patton. I will be in the captain's chair tonight. I will be your Kirk, your Picard, whatever generation you're from. But Last Dragon's taking the night to pay special attention to his wife because he is celebrating a milestone that should be celebrated in all marriages. So congratulations to him for putting in the time and putting in the effort and knocking down a long marriage. But with me tonight, I have my co-host, a very familiar face, a familiar mustache, Mr. Lorcas.
Hello, everyone. Another weekend challenge.
The setup.
Yeah, no one knows what angle I am. I'm somewhere. I'm doing something. Who knows?
Exactly. And then a new guest for us tonight from the YGG SPL crew. You may have seen him at Splinterfest, wheeling and dealing the coolest of extra swag that you could get. The awesome wooden 3D printed cards. Mr. Angry Chipmunk, welcome, brother.
Hello, thanks for having me.
Oh, man, is this me? Am I screwed up on the audio here? Because Lorcas was delayed. Chipmunk's delayed. Anyway, you look great, brother. Hey, you were saying that you didn't get a lot of pictures taken of you at Splinterfest.
Nope. Only got one.
Only got one, but it was a big one though, right? Like, wasn't that who was that ended up snapping the one of one rare picture with the angry chipmunk?
Babe.
Yeah, that a boy. Well, I'm glad you're here. I'm glad you're showing your face, and we hope to have you here more than just tonight. A usual face around here jumped in last minute. I know, buddy, I'm saving you for last, and everybody's probably in the chat like, oh, I know who that other guy is. But last minute ad here, Mr. Damore. Welcome, brother.
Hello, everybody. Nice to put some faces to names. Angry Chipmunk and Aftersound. Nice to finally have you here with us.
Rogue was not going to introduce Aftersound. Just going to leave it there.
Yeah. So anyway, let's get right into the town hall here. Just kidding, guys. Look, it's an Aftersound. Welcome, brother. I don't think you need too much of an introduction, but I could try to whip one together. The balanced mind of Splinterlands, immune to FOMO, the Bard of Praetoria. It is Aftersound.
You might be fighting Bruce Buffer for his job soon. Look at that,
man. Honestly, dude, the People's Guild like set the bar in this week's episode, and I was like, "Crap, that was a good introduction." I gotta figure out how to.
Well, thank you for having me. And I have delays for the other people, but I don't have delays for you, so I don't think it's you, Rogue.
Okay, perfect then. All right, then we will truck on as if nothing is going wrong with production. A little joke from Splinterfest for all of you that was there, but anyway.
Wow.
Yeah, brother. No, you did a fantastic job. Like, honestly, like, I loved watching your performance and everything at Splinterfest. I loved having you jump into that character and everything that you even did day 2. Like, dude, you like put on so many hats in this event. It was amazing. Like, you went from the caped bard to like the slickest looking man in a suit ready to cast. Like, it was impressive. It was like Superman jumping into a photo booth.
I had fun, man. You know, I'm trying to do, I'm having too much fun with this game and just trying to do whatever I can to make it better and cooler. So glad you guys enjoyed it.
All right. So actually, this is great. Tails has a nice icebreaker question for us this evening. Aftersound, what is your wake up song?
Wake up or walk up? Oh,
like a WWE thing, you know, like an
Yeah,
entry
that's-
song.
Oh,
That-
walk-up
Walk-up
song.
song.
I can't read. I'm a little illiterate. So
Man. I haven't thought about this since I was like 15 playing WrestleMania 2000.
Dude, right?
No, I haven't really thought it through. I'll have to come back to that, Tails. It's a good one.
All right. Do you have a wake-up song?
Do I have a wake up song? Probably. You know, now that I have a son who's like 2.5, I mean, he's got to listen to Itsy Bitsy Spider first thing in the morning. So
Really?
yeah. I mean, that's what it is.
Nice.
Here's the thing, right? I'm living vicariously through him, so it hypes him up, and as long as he's hyped up, I'm good to go.
He's just like, yeah, this spider, get up there, spout, yeah.
You know, it's a story of perseverance.
Yeah,
And
It is.
yeah, because if it didn't work the first time, do it again.
Try and
the same
try
exact
again.
way.
Oh my goodness, but awesome, guys. Well, thank you guys all for being here. For those of you that don't know, we actually have a live tournament going on at the moment. We do the YGG SPL Weekend Challenge, where we take some of the DEC that we have received from our sub DAO through rentals, and we offer that back out as prizes for the community. We have DEC prizes all the way up or down through 25 or 50. I want to say it's 50 DEC
up to
prizes all the
50.
way through 50, and we give away
Yeah.
packs for first and second place. This is a best of 3 single elimination tournament, so best of luck to everybody that is out there. But while we are waiting for us to get into the final parts of this tournament, we are going to dive into the town hall. Now, for those of you that are regulars here, okay, I know you guys were itching to have Danger do his patented 1 hour long town hall summary, but Danger was not able to make it tonight. So we're going to have to figure out how to get this doozy of a town hall an hour long, but I think we have a panel ready to do it. So chat, if you want to interject at any time with random questions like we please go ahead at any moment. But go ahead, Lorcus. Why don't you take us away with some of the first couple points here? Oh, I gotta go beat up on Luke. Yeah, Luke's my
With the
round
first
2
points?
opponent. I'm gonna get him.
Oh, I thought that had something to do with the town hall. I was very
No,
confused.
sorry. No, I'm just gonna beat up on Luke over here. Don't mind me.
Don't mind me.
The first things that we went into were the GLS, which I keep losing track of the names, but GLS is Genesis League Sports.
Sports. Yep.
Okay. GLG is Genesis League Goals,
Goals,
right, that's
which
there.
is the
Okay.
soccer or football.
Right.
Sorry.
Really? Is that
Sorry.
Okay. So sports is everything, and goals is soccer only. All right.
Yes,
Okay.
I think that is accurate, right? And then GLX is going to be the token, right?
Yes.
Oh,
GLX is
okay.
the SPS equivalent of that ecosystem.
Okay.
all right.
And GLT is the equivalent of deck, or is that something else? I'm losing
Yeah.
track of my tokens.
No,
now, I
GL
think.
So many acronyms.
GLUSD is supposed
That's
to be
the stable-
deck
it's the stable.
equivalent. Yeah, I think
Oh,
that's
okay,
the
that's-
deck equivalent.
Makes
So the
sense.
BC equivalent. Okay, all right.
So what's GLT? Isn't there a GLT too?
Oh my god. We're trying to confuse people here as much
Just
as
buy it.
possible.
I'm trying to unconfuse myself. I don't know.
Yeah, so
Okay.
GLT, I don't know. They have a voucher equivalent as well.
Ah, that's
Like-
the one I think, because that's the one that's time played or something to that equivalent. So that would make sense to be a voucher equivalent, GLT.
Yeah.
Huh. Okay. Cool. Anyway, the pre-sale starts tomorrow, and that was last week. So the pre-sale has started.
It is
You're welcome
already
to go.
live.
You're welcome to go join into the pre-sale now. But what not started yet, but starting this next week, is the airdrop of GLX for SPS stakers. Correct.
Ooh.
Yeah,
is that right?
that should be happening this week. Everybody with SPS is going to be getting GLX.
GLX.
Yeah. Fun fact about that, or at least I don't know if anybody else noticed, but like when they announced the sale that they were going to be doing for like the bulk buys and all that stuff, like I think anybody that paid attention to the numbers realized real quick that the early adoption airdrop or the early adoption reward pool for buying GLG packs in pre-sale phase 1 like way outpaces any like ROI that you're gonna get from SPS like airdrop like in this one. Like we're getting like, I don't know, I think it was like 50, like at worst you're getting like 15 GLX per pack or something along those lines. And like I think when I did the math, you needed like maybe 1,000 SPS, or it was like, yeah, I think it was like 1 to 2,000 SPS per day to get 1 GLX staked, right? So it was like the return on getting in on that early one. Oh, there it is, GLGT game time. Yeah,
it's got to be equivalent adventure. Yeah.
So yeah, Tails is also saying 22.5 GLX. I wonder if he's giving me that number based on like the current sales. My math on 15 was on full pre-sale phase 1 sellout, which I totally expect to happen. I thought
Sinister had a
well.
stream during this. Why is he even in this chat right now? Join us, man.
He doesn't stream for another hour because remember, Luthion's currently streaming, and then halfway through our show passes off to Tails.
Yes.
Gotcha. Okay.
So yeah, pre-sale 1 plus pre-sale 2. Yeah, it's 22.5 GLX per pack that you bought in the pre-sale, right? So,
fair enough.
Oops, I'm gonna get timed out here. I beat up on Luke once, and now he's pissed. He's like, "Shut up, Josh! I'm trying to play you." So, anyway, so yeah, it's like that's not even the biggest, in my opinion, like the biggest GLX drop that we're gonna see here. Fastest is going to be for the pre-sale stuff. Like the airdrop's going to be nowhere near the quantity that we receive for that first run.
Yeah, it's gonna be interesting to see how many people join.
Participate in
the
GLG
I got some
pre-buy. Yeah, I got 500. Or sorry, I put in 500, so I got like 120 packs.
Very nice. Anybody else? And I got some. Did you end up getting some, Angry Chipmunk? I know you were thinking about it.
Yeah, I got a few.
Okay.
$500.
Yep. No, I mean honestly, it was like I got a perfectly timed bonus, and it was literally like the final hours. Like I saw it hit my account, I got the email for it, and then I quickly was like, "It went too late!" Ah! Throw 500 at it.
I was trying to see how many were left in the pre-sale. I hadn't looked in a little while, but this number was based on that before the actual pre-sale started. That was the pre-sale. Does anyone know? Okay, I'll get there. Almost there.
I haven't
Keychain.
researched anything about GLX or GLS or GLGT or whatever the GL stuff is.
I'll just keep saying it. I don't think you're there yet. Keep going. You got this one.
There are so many. There are so many. At this stage, I'm just thoroughly confused about everything about this game.
295,600 packs remaining. So if these don't sell out, we just get more, right? We just get more GLX per pack. As long as these keep sitting there?
Yeah.
Nice. I like that. I like that math.
Am I understanding that right? If they don't sell out, we're getting more SPS. Is that right?
More GLX.
More GLX. Okay. All right.
Yeah, more GLX per pack.
Okay.
If they don't sell out, why does that sound wrong? I mean, shouldn't it be selling out and then we get more?
Well, it's because it's a pool that's divided up by the number of packs out there. So if they haven't all been sold, then
the
each pack is just accumulating more. Well, the pool's the same. It's just it's a fewer number of people that are earning rewards from them.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
I think that's how it works.
Makes sense.
Yeah. So go buy GLG packs for GLS to earn GLG with your SPS.
Wow.
I think I got that right.
You got it. You got it.
Oh boy.
Okay.
It's so confusing, man. GLS, GLG, GLX. It's all over the place.
It really is.
Yeah, they're at least they're making like a family of names, so that kind of seems like it'll make sense. Like in the future, if there's more, they'll like kind of copy that nomenclature, and it'll probably catch on. But it's definitely pretty confusing going from deck, SPS, and vouchers, which are all pretty distinct in their sounding names. But I think we'll get there.
Maybe eventually.
I think I'm about halfway there. But check with me tomorrow. I'll see what I remember. Okay, Roonies. All whitelist spots will be able to mint their Rooney on October 25th. There's multiple ways people could have gotten whitelist spots. The thing that I did not hear was how people will be able to check their whitelist spots, especially the people that didn't buy with vouchers. Did anyone hear that from the town hall?
No, I don't actually. I don't, because I know that I participated in the pre-sale and I received in my item inventory, I received a Rooney component kit. So I have a physical item that represents my participation in the pre-sale, which I assume is kind of what designates me with the discount. But I don't know about all the other ones, honestly.
Yeah, so this other one for the October 27th for ARG winners and AMA allow list.
Yeah.
Well, I'm curious like how they actually get to check that, because like I know that I've gotten questions. We had our own AMA, and people are like, how do I know that I got the right wallet there? I don't know. Try it out on the day of. I guess we'll see.
Yeah.
Okay. No news. Okay, fair enough.
Yeah, I tell you what, I got screwed at Splinterfest. Absolutely screwed. Like, I had this whole plan.
In what way?
I had this whole plan with my Rooney, and I had already laid down the lore and the narrative. I didn't care how ugly it was. I didn't care what it looked like. It was going to be my Rooney, fresh from my loins. I birthed it into the world. It is my Rooney. But then at Splinterfest, they went off and they showed a Rooney that had literally like the rogue's hood with the eyes, and I was like, shit. I was like, there is now a Rooney that I emotionally am attached to. Crap.
You have to go find it and buy it.
I didn't care about the PFP aspect. I didn't care. I just wanted to play a game. And then they showed the rogue hood, and I was like,
oh, made you care.
No.
They made you care.
They made me care. They made me care. So now I'm like, I've got expectation. Like, I'm like, and it's like, if it doesn't, am I still going to love it the same? And it's like, or am I going to, like,
you have to trade somebody. There'd be a whole big thing.
I guess anybody out there, like, if you also kind of don't care about the look of yours and you get a rogue hood and want to trade me 1v1.
Well, my understanding is that each of the individual parts will be tradable, right? So you can swap around with other Rooney owners and make up your own cool-looking Rooney. And
eventually, but then here's the other aspect to that, is that actually doesn't make sense.
Why?
Like, because they've talked about this, right? But like, if you're able to trade the individual parts, then that means you can create multiple Roonies that are identical. Like, if you can just combine likeness, like, there won't be, at that point, they aren't one of ones. They aren't unique, because, like, if, let's say, the only difference between... Go ahead.
There is thousands of unique components, right? But, for example, there may be 20 that are this type of color, right? That suit well or look well together. They are not the same. They just tend to make up a Rooney that looks pretty cool. Those are the things that I think are going to be combined, and it's still unique. It is not that it's 5 swords that are identical being sold to 5 different people. It is one sword that is purple, one sword that is pink, one that is a sardine or a pickle or whatever that everybody's going on about.
Maybe.
That type of thing.
I don't think
Yeah.
there's that level of uniqueness in these items, honestly.
I have no idea.
Yeah,
That'd be
I don't know
interesting if there
either,
is.
really. You know, I guess it depends.
Nate was going on about how unique these really are,
Yeah.
much more than other projects of this nature, right? I don't have the numbers in my head, but it was a fairly large number of uniqueness.
Yeah,
it was a few billion unique
Yes.
combinations.
Yes.
In my opinion, the only way that works is if each individual component is unique. Because then you risk the fact of just like recombining and creating multiples of the same look, you know, or stripping.
Even if you did, it would still be limited. There would only be a certain number that you could. Maybe that's good enough.
Yeah, but it's not one. You know,
Yeah, there's only one that's that particular NFT. But...
yeah.
We'll have to see. We'll have to see how it pans out, right? I think we're speculating a little bit, so we don't really know how it's gonna.
No, we know all of the things. That's the reason.
Yeah, we know all.
We do.
We know
Okay,
all.
all right. Apologies.
That's
After
why
sound-
we sound so knowledgeable when we're talking about it.
You getting a Rooney, brother?
I am.
Yeah, I know you talked about it a little bit. It's just the one, right?
I actually have 3.
Oh my god!
Oh, I just kept hitting refresh. Buy
Time
refresh.
out. Whoa! And I
Yes.
was just hearing you talk about I don't have Lux money. Like what?
Oh, I mean, I don't
That's
have Rooney
why.
money either.
okay, but I hit it 3 times in a row.
So yeah, all right. So you're going harder on Rooney than what's the goal there? What's the strategy?
So, okay, I wanted to have at least 2 because I wanted to be able to flip it if it ends up being good. I'm not one for the PFP or NFT kind of flipping game, but I figured this is a project that I like. I don't mind holding them longer term if I need to. And then I just ended up grabbing the third one because I was like, 1, it was still available, and 2, it was, yeah, maybe I want to keep 2. So I don't know. But here's the problem is I'm already at a point, since I don't have Lux Vega or Rooney money, where I'm just like, you know what? It would have been great if I could like flip one immediately, and if there's a lot of hype for the project, that'll essentially cover the other 2. So that's my like short-term game plan, and then I have one for myself and one, I don't know, one to hold on to for the longer term.
Yeah.
I'm really bullish on what they're doing with Rooney.
Me too.
So I'm excited just because this is such a big space within Ethereum. So hopefully having at least 2 will be beneficial. But here's the thing: if it ends up being like stupid amounts of money, like we saw some of those other Ethereum NFT projects go, I don't mind being able to sell 2 and have only 1 if it ends up being like good money that can level up my deck or do something else for me within Splinterlands.
Are you gonna keep the ugliest one?
I'm hoping to choose the coolest one, but going back to your point, Rogue. See, you're a father too, right? You have all these like visions for what you want for your kid before they're born, right? So it's the same thing with your Rooney. Like you have this idea, like, man, it'd be cool if he had the hood, but trust me, when you see that Rooney get minted, and it is just a beautiful you or representation of you, you're not going to care what it has on. You'll be like, this is mine. This is my baby. And I'm going to feel the same exact way until I hit that sell button to be like, you're the ugliest out of the 3, so you are gone. Bye-bye.
You're like Moses down the river. There you go. I appreciate that. I needed that. I needed some grounding. Because
I love you, but I love your brothers more. That's just how it goes.
Yeah. Everybody's got a favorite.
Mother.
Daddy needs a Lambo.
Daddy needs a Lambo. Okay.
Lambo's only 2-seater too, so maybe 2 of you got to go.
Only one Rooney.
It's just me and the favorite. That's it.
In the Lambo. Okay.
Oh, awesome, man. All right, Lucas. So what else did they tell us about this Rooney?
There was this contest that we lost. By lost, did not win.
Yeah, we did. Hey, you know what? We got top 25 though. That was
we
honestly,
got 3 packs.
And the journey was fun. The
It
journey
was.
was fun. Like
Might
that was
have been
great.
until my brain was melting right at the end, but other than that, it was way fun.
somebody had made a comment in our chat. Oh, so for the audience, like I think there was like 10 of us that had grouped up together to do this. After Sound, Lorcas, and myself were all in this, and then we were paired up with Luthien, Baron, Virus, Lord.
Why are we recording that we colluded?
I already went public with that. Like I already went out there and said that we did that, like 100%. Because honestly,
and lost. Oh.
Like at the end of the day, like I will be an advocate for that, because like you don't go into it, like you don't pay money to go to an escape room and do it yourself. You know what I mean? Like there was a whole experience. Like I'm sorry for anybody that tried to do that themselves, because you missed out on part of an experience. You know, like
finding out how dumb you were and how smart your friends are.
Yeah. By the time I woke up, all 10 spots were filled. It's set conveniently in these like American times. I don't know why that is. You know, American companies setting convenient American times for these things. I woke up and all 10 slots were filled, so I didn't even bother actually partaking in the the whole thing.
It was quite fun. There was a bunch of different riddles and challenges, ciphers. It was generally very fun and well done. It was nice.
Okay. Question for you, Rogue and Lorcas, since we were in it. Did it take longer or shorter than you expected?
Longer. I expected it to be like an hour and a half, and it took us 3 hours. So
really,
that was.
Wow.
Yeah.
I wasn't sure if this is something that was supposed to go on for like a couple of days.
It would have if they wouldn't have like intervened.
Some of those hints, yeah, I know.
Oh yeah, I mean, Bulldog kept dropping hints like he was busy.
I feel like it wouldn't be I'm not sure it'd be healthy to have one that went multiple days, because it'd be hard for some people to give up on a riddle like overnight and get some sleep. I think like typical escape room style, like a few hours maximum, and try to make sure that happens. I thought that was well managed, so that it didn't go too long.
I mean, to an extent, but then there was like somebody had commented like, "Oh man, this kind of feels like Ready Player One," and like to an extent, nice. It felt like that. Like we knew that there were other teams that were working together on this, like, and like it almost had like a Sword Art Online feel to it too, where it was like we had kind of put together like what a team that we knew was going to be like pushing the top ranks, like first to break down walls and like first to find the clues. And so like it had a great feel to it. And so like it could have lasted. It could have lasted for 3 days, you know? It could have been something that we're like just working on the side.
I don't have enough Red Bull here. That's not okay.
So why did they give away the clues or the hints so easily? Why did they cave?
I think my guess was that they were trying to make it like an escape room, like a physical one, where you try to target a certain time frame. So
Bulldog and Chatter had to get to dinner or something like that.
Well,
these guys are too slow.
Yeah, they kept making comments about needing like support and all that stuff for it too, to like make sure that it was running like as smooth. Ooh.
But see, did you see or hear what Bulldog was saying about it afterwards? Everybody was really hyped, but I love the idea that he had, where it's like, okay, for let's say the reveal of the next legendary summoner, it ends up becoming something where the entire community has to work together to solve all these problems. And it's not like me against you, whoever gets there first. It's just like it's completely collaborative with the community, where we all try to like use the hive mind to solve 10 riddles or whatever it ends up being, to unlock or reveal whatever the stats are for the next legendary summoner. Like something like that would be cool. And it'd be cool if it went on for like 2 weeks. And I know some people wouldn't sleep, but it'd be fun just to like hop into Discord every day. There would probably be a specific channel for it, and people would just be sharing like clues and like, hey, what did you guys come up with? How do we figure this out? I don't know. I feel like it would be, for our community, which is already very cohesive for the most part, it would be fun.
I agree. I think that would be really fun. I think I would need to have my expectations set that this was intended to take like multiple days or weeks or whatever, so that like I didn't, when this was running late, I don't like clear the meetings on my schedule like I did.
Well, also the big thing too is that it's not competitive. You're not racing against everybody else. So you just jump in whenever you can and try to like bring fresh eyes to it whenever you have a free moment.
Yeah. Or just watch it if you find that interesting, I guess.
That too, yeah.
No, that's very interesting. I like the idea. The other thing I like the idea of, I'm curious to see how it goes, is this exclusive partner for the Rooney launch. I don't
They're
know who
announcing
that'll
that
be.
on Monday, right?
Interesting.
Yeah,
I
they're gonna.
bet you
I
won't.
think it's gonna be a town hall thing.
Okay.
What do you guys think it'll be?
OpenSea?
Question.
If
Oh,
that's like
OpenSea?
if that's a thing, I don't know if that's an entity that you partner with for these kinds of things.
You can. I suspect that might be out of the price range that they would want to go, though. So, but I'm not sure.
Yeah.
My guess would
I
be
mean, I'm just
one
curious if you follow other like NFT, PFP projects and their launches. Like, what are the common launch partners that they have?
the ones that I'm familiar with is like, oh god, I have to go look at my Discord channels over here. I forget. I haven't done it in a while. There's one NFT Sniper or something like that, and the Rarity Sniper. I think that's one that when I used to go hunting for these things, that was one that I used.
Could be the RuneScape team.
Maybe. I
Skill.
suppose.
RuneScape, man, that's a relic of a game.
It is,
My
but
goodness.
classic.
Curious on Aftersound's take on Bored Ape as a partner, as I think Walkin' Steppen did something similar with mixed results. Yeah, you kind of did some stuff on Steppen for a minute. You look great, by the way.
Oh, thank you. Yeah, you keep doing this zoom in on my face, which is making me feel all self-conscious.
Oh, here you go. You want something even worse?
Oh
Bam.
my goodness.
Oh, yeah.
There you go.
I'm gonna
Picture in
maximize
picture.
it on my own monitor too.
There you go.
There you go.
You
Go
yeah.
bigger.
Okay, so fun fact about that. Well, here,
Hide
before I get to
everybody
the fun
else.
fact, just the basics behind what Tails is saying is that Steppen, where it's like you have those sneakers, essentially they offered free mints to all of the Bored Ape holders, so they could just come in and start participating. And it was like this backdoor way to get all of the Bored Ape users into the Steppen ecosystem. And it sounds like they want to do that too. Now, the fun fact is if you go to Yabamat's Twitter, which he's not very active on, so it shouldn't take you too long to scroll down, you will find that he actually tweeted about minting a Steppen sneaker back in July or whenever it was, being like, oh, hey, I got a free Steppen sneaker as a Bored Ape holder. So I'm curious to know if that was a catalyst for him to think about this.
Oh, wait a minute.
And maybe get the idea. But
He owns a Bored Ape?
I think so. I mean, I was just browsing through his Twitter because I saw him like, again, he's not very active, but he like
No.
retweeted or liked something on the official Splinterlands. And I was like, oh, wait, I didn't know he was active on Twitter. And then I was just scrolling through to see what he's been talking about. And there was that whole Steppen thing there with Bored Ape. So
That's interesting. Like doing it through like an actual, like an existing PFP community wasn't what I had been thinking, but that would be interesting.
Well, so the difference here is that Steppen did it unofficially, right? Because Bored Ape had to come out and say like this is not an official partnership. Whereas what Aggie was saying is we're going to offer all of these PFP projects the opportunity to come in and mint something within the game, but we'll require them to maybe stake SPS or pay a fee within SPS or something. So there would be some like collaborative project there, and they would have to coordinate in order to do that. Whereas Steppen was like, hey, we'll just give you free stuff, right? Because you're one of the biggest NFT projects, and everybody who was already in the game was like, yo, that's kind of messed up. Why don't you fix the economy? Because like you're not helping us, you're just helping all the rich Bored Ape holders, right? Like you're just giving them free stuff. This doesn't do anything for the little people. And I feel like we already have a lot of that sentiment here within the community. So
I kind of like that question though that Tails has. I guess I just don't know the answer, but I like the idea, so I hope it would be good. Like to me, conceptually, if someone was willing to spend $500 on a PFP that actually had a value inside a game, which is kind of unique for a profile pick sale, that's not an unreasonable amount for a mint. But if you think about that in terms of a deck, that's like most of the way to like a bronze deck, like spending that much. So someone that's willing to spend that much on a single card, it would likely have the funds to buy into maybe a silver deck at least and be able to play. And a gold deck may not be out of their reach. To me, it's just touching an audience that potentially this is a good way to get their foot in the door. I have no idea that it'll actually work that way, but I think potentially showing that there's value outside of just how it looks, and then it doesn't take a ton of money to get involved in a real way, is potentially a good way.
The question is, did it work for Steppen? Did it do anything for Steppen? No. So why would it do something for us then?
Well, it's very different than a pair of shoes. I think that this is playing on the whole concept of staying within the Web3 space. And actually seeing a game that's actually got interaction and actually seeing value inside that same space. So there is a step from
game which is very rare in this space, right? It's always promised that games will come or games will be there in the future, but we actually have a real live playing game. So yeah, that is
it's more than functioning. It's also been doing very well in a pretty bad bear market.
I think one of the most interesting parts about this project is the idea that somebody's going to buy Rooney and not play our game. I'm just like,
I think there's going to be some. Like, I hope it's mad. A lot, honestly.
Like from a player's perspective, it almost just angers me that somebody's going to buy a card and just do.
I hope it happens a lot, and I hope it happens a lot that people buy it that don't play the game, and then they see that this game is like affordable in like the scheme of NFT mints.
Yeah.
Like this is like the game is playable for that scale of money. That's my hope.
Yeah, because honestly, I feel bad for everybody else in the bear market right now, except for Splinterlands players. Like, I just being able to play a game right now is amazing. Like, and being here is just like, this is wonderful. Like, I'm excited. Like, being in my first bear market, coming out of my first bull market, and knowing the difference. Like, for me, this market right now, I will gladly like chill here for a while, because like that bull run, that was unsustainable. Like I couldn't afford anything. Like I'd still be novice level 1 cards in that market. You know what I mean? So like now,
but selling everything and all of the mints all at once is fine. That's cool.
But that's what.
No, I knew that.
I gotta play Mondroid now. Mondroid in the fucking top 4. So take it away, brother.
Oops. Where are we?
Sorry.
Oh yes, exclusive launch partner. That's where we start. Land phase 1, estimated launch by the year. And phase 1 is reviews like deeds, right? And where it is, what it is.
I think that's the second part. What it is the second part. The first part was just the deeds, I think. Yeah.
Oh, so the deed is where it is, not what it is? I thought it also had somewhat too. But
it has location and maybe some details of what it might have, but I don't think you know whether it's a legendary or a rare or that type of thing yet, and whether there's a castle or a keep or something on it.
I thought you did know castle and keep, but I so rarely pay attention to things I hear.
I mean, I've heard conflicting things too, but the most baseline level is you just find out where it is on the map. And
yeah,
I got to be honest, that's not as exciting to me. I mean, it's cool, but my excitement will last about 3 minutes as I look at the Pretoria map and then be like, all right, I can't wait to find out what it does.
Yep. Now I have a map of a thing I can't do anything with.
Well, we got to start somewhere, right? Starting with a map is a good starting point.
And the complexity is pretty fantastic. So
yeah, I only have 2 plots though, so I'm not, for people with like regions, I'm sure it's going to be really exciting to see this whole domain that you have over Pretoria. So,
and by you mean the sub-DAO, because that's not any one of us in particular.
True. Well, I guess keep them different.
There's also the parts that are not owned by players, right? That will be, things that we can participate in. I imagine these areas will be where boss fight takes place, or raids, or things like that, where guilds can participate in events of some kind.
And I'm curious what like location means. Like, can you travel anywhere for a boss fight, or does it have to be close to like a region that you have friends in, or how is that going to work? I'm very curious how all that works.
I mean, if they definitely have a way to time transportation within the realm, like I think that would be
Yes.
like really flipping cool. That would add like a level of like
If
detail that would be crazy. Like it'll take
If they-
you some amount of days to get across the map.
if they do something like
Yeah,
WoW,
like understanding.
or
Yeah.
World of Warcraft with the flight or the mounts, right? Where you pay a price and then you travel a certain amount of time from point A to point B. You know.
I mean, I'm just
like
curious
that.
how much DEC is it going to cost me to rent a horse and buggy to get there faster?
You think they're gonna do it in DEC? I'm betting it's like vouchers or something.
Vouchers, maybe, but I think I can think DEC. You know, another sync for DEC is a good thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, Brawl's tournaments. Yeah, I don't really care about most of this.
Wait, what?
I think I'm excited about this, but don't. It's coming. Yeah, whatever. This is the one that I'm actually interested in.
What?
Hold on,
It's just
real quick.
breezes
That
over
Brawl SPS
earning
rewards.
SPS.
That SPS rewards. They just came out with a proposal peak D. I want to say yesterday, where they actually kind of laid out the details of it, and it's going to proposal here soon.
Oh, really?
Yeah. I
That's
believe so,
interesting.
yeah.
Okay.
It's
Yeah, so
I
they
don't
laid
think I
out the
saw that.
metrics. At first glance, they're doing the same thing that they did with like breaking out in leagues. Like one of the biggest arguments we had when they broke out the rewards for leagues is like they, instead of going straight 20 across the board, they were like 10, 15, 20, 25, 30 for champion. We're like the pyramid is already there. Like there's not a lot of people in champion. Just go 20 across the board and champion gets more than the rest. Like that's the way it goes. You didn't have to do it weighted like this. They literally did the same thing in Brawl SPS. They were like,
you know, they anchored it, right? Because when Cryptomancer first started teasing, you know what that number was for tier 5?
no.
50%.
Wow.
And so they put out this peak D post, and now all the Mavs are commenting on it, being like, "Oh, thank you for listening to us, Cryptomancer. Now it's only 30%."
You know, that's like the strategy that my buddy told me about with when he wanted to get a faster car. That he said that he asked his wife if he could get a Ferrari, and she was like, "Hell no, you can't get a Ferrari." And he was like, "Oh, well then can I get a Subaru WRX?" And she was like, "Oh, okay, that's fine." Just set the bar simply as third, and then you can get what you want. Is that what happened there?
I think so.
That's what it seems like. You just gotta anchor it, man. You gotta shoot for the moon, and then you'll get something.
Set expectations, and you will get what you need. Yeah, so that's more interesting. I didn't know about that part. I guess what I was more interested in is Blood and Power Stones. They've been talking about this with vouchers for a while, and my assumption here is that you would still need to have your store upgraded to that level in order to use vouchers. It's not just that you would be able to start using vouchers for Bloodstones and Power Stones. Is that accurate, or does anyone know?
No idea. I mean, it'd be nice if even if your store wasn't there, but
It'd be nice, but then why would people upgrade their stores? Like, it seems like counterintuitive why they would allow that, but it would be a nice thing for vouchers. So I don't know.
I don't know, man. I mean, like vouchers is eventually going to go to zero, right? Like, I mean, I know I'm being a little facetious there, but like, we're printing 40,000 a day, and the only use case for it for the next 6 months until tower defense is here is maybe this Blood and Power Stones for people who are at the higher levels. But we are not selling 40,000 packs of TD and Rift Watchers a day, right? That like it's not even close.
No,
so they're gonna have to find some other things.
It's still like it's been months, and the salt is still there.
Oh yeah.
They put that in the notes. It's honestly, I had the same feeling. Like when they did that, like I was just like, "Oops, this is gonna hurt. This is gonna hurt a lot."
So Tails says voucher sinks are desperately needed. They should not gate them, and I think that's a good plan. There needs to be some other bonus for stores. So maybe it's just a bigger discount in Guild Store or something like that. I guess that could work.
Yeah.
Yeah, and that was the second part of his sentence. You shouldn't gate them behind a guild building level. Okay.
I mean, I'm
That's
curious,
the biggest thing I've
what
learned,
other
so.
areas of vouchers can we be using right now? Because we've talked about so much, right? ECR potions, all these different kinds of things. But we haven't really seen anything take hold or shape. So I'm just curious what they have in mind for vouchers.
Yeah. Chipmunk, you got any ideas for vouchers?
What question? I just
You know,
don't
energy
sell them.
prices are pretty out of whack, so you could just burn them.
I don't know. Maybe just make them disappear.
Just burn them.
Yeah.
Just burn them. Sounds good.
Yep.
Just get rid of
Sounds
them.
easy.
I'm sure those node holders who are earning them on a daily basis will be very happy with that.
Easy
Interestingly, this one makes me happy that adding Rift Watchers to Phrase will probably suiting. I just really hope that reward cards can be added to some more of them, because it just sucks that you can't use reward cards. Life without a tank heal is not life. Like, that doesn't make sense.
Why are reward cards excluded? It doesn't make any sense to me. I mean, everybody gets them, right? Why can't they be used in Phrase? That
Well,
makes
they
zero
haven't.
sense.
You can't use
like
them
wrong.
in modern ones yet, because you can only use them in wild, because they haven't set up splitting reward out by series yet. So it's just a matter of time.
Yeah. Okay.
Just a matter of time.
This is old news. They were here on our weekend challenge last week.
They were also on Into the Splinterlands, or the Tough Stuff wasn't anyway.
Yes.
And
They both beat the MVP, Schnippoon.
sure.
Well
sure.
done, Schnippoon.
But he did very well. I mean,
Oh my-
regardless.
yeah.
I mean, second
he
place is an achievement.
In both, like 2 different metas. It's crazy.
Yeah.
Junokeo, or however you pronounce his name, is also right up there too.
Yeah.
It's absurd.
Junokeo, is he also a Japanese individual?
I don't believe
no.
so. No.
No.
Okay.
The other that's amazing though. Like, I'm just now noticing that we had somebody top 4 both tournaments the same
Yeah,
person.
two
I
people.
didn't even notice that. Like, that's it's so frustrating that like that story never. Damn it, Mondroid. Just got wrecked.
Oh,
I
you
don't
I don't even need to
You
watch
it.
this play out. I just
Let's
got
watch it.
wrecked.
Let's watch it. Let's put it
He
up
got
on the
fucking
screen.
fucking Rift Watchers. I don't have any of the Rift Watcher summoners, and he just like,
Oh,
gosh,
Ruined.
Did he have
Gross.
Quadus here?
Maybe, I think.
Did he-
Still?
Who did he use?
Oh yeah, 100%. No, I got Ill-Thaned, and like,
Ilfane.
but we
Okay.
were in a
Ilthane will ruin your face.
we were in an interesting meta here where it was like I felt like I was gonna get away with like high powered range, which I would if Ilthane wasn't a part of the meta, right? So I'm
Right.
like
Wow.
still not used to these new Rift
It's-
Watcher summoners. So I was
Ilthane is
looking at
easily
this-
my favorite just because of that. Like, having
my
returned
goodness. Like, I was
fire.
looking at this, and it's like in the old meta, there was very few situations where you're like, I can like General Sloan is the right call, and it's just like, F you, company, for making the same colored summoner counter the already worse summoner that you had from the last set. It was like, come on, man.
I feel like the best thing is if you also had put like returned fire on the new legendary fire summoner, just to completely ruin everyone that owned a Jotun. It's like,
Oh,
ha ha ha.
I thought that what's his name, Yasik was gonna have reflection shield, because that would have
I
been.
thought so
perfect counter.
too. I just thought that would just like ruin the price of my Jotun, but I thought that might happen.
I mean, yeah, if they put reflection shield on any summoner, like that's gonna be amazing. Like that could probably that might be one of those abilities a lot like True Strike, where like just giving True Strike to everything did
For me-
something super powerful.
Grandmaster Wraith should have been Reflection Shield. With that green magic glow around him, that is Reflection Shield. It should not have been a shield. It should have been Reflection Shield. But I think it would have been too OP.
Wow.
It would have been too OP, so they went with the shield instead. It was
Well, it would have been really nice to have an OP life deck, because like Grandmaster Wraith was really, really, really cool right up until Yasik came out, and then Grandmaster Wraith was just all over again. Like, why can't we love life for a little longer? Why?
Right?
well, it did get some love in the form of Ilfane, but yes,
That's
I
true.
do hear you.
That is true. Ilthane is my favorite summoner so far from Rift Watchers.
Mondroid countered themselves. and then essentially countered
Only
you.
one I use.
Yeah, I mean, like 100%. That's where you end up like when you have, and this is why I always encourage everyone to have all the cards, because if you have enough time and you've been playing this game enough, like your first knee-jerk team, you should definitely think about your lineup and be like, all right, like if this is where my knee-jerk went, what's the direct counter? Do I have it? Mondroid literally did that because he's like, yeah, actually, he was like, him and I talk strategy all the time, right? So like, I know that this man thinks about the game the way that I do, and so knowing that he was like, yeah, I was thinking about playing Sloan, and I was like, but you own the counter, F you guy. So, no, good for him. Good, and way to add value to those Rift Watcher summoners, you son of a guy. Anyway, Mondroid, you got to go win it all now because I only lose to people that win it all. Basically, that's
Who
how
did I
this goes.
lose to?
That's
I got
your
knocked out
being
first round.
anointed to go win it.
That's what I was telling
So,
the after sound at
Sloan since
Splinterfest. You know, I was like, yeah, I mean, I lost first round to D-Tough, so I'm basically second best. Like,
There you go. See,
nobody can argue that.
nobody can. You're essentially second place, so like
Essentially, like, it's the way it is.
it was just a bad draw. I mean,
Oh, wow.
Schnapoon, Juno Kyo, they got nothing on you.
Nothing.
Oh.
D-Tough, he's got some luck.
I skipped over a whatever Dow. I didn't care.
Yeah.
If you guys want me to scroll back up, I will.
I guess.
Nope. Moving on.
Just, is everybody on the same page with that proposal? Like, do we all like it? Does anybody here not like it?
Wait, not this one. The SPS proposal. I skipped over the other one. Yes, this
Oh.
one's a good one to talk about. Yeah, I thought this one was useful to talk about. That's right. Why it's on the screen, Rogue.
Hashtag second best. Damn it, man.
What was that?
No.
Oh.
Number 2 is not a winner,
Yes.
and 3 nobody remembers.
Oh,
If you're not first,
wow.
you're last, baby.
Was a good movie.
If you're not first, you're last.
I really
Who
like this
said that?
proposal. I think that it's Ricky Bobby.
You, that's the dumbest thing ever. You could be second and third and fourth. And, Daddy, I built my whole life on that.
Forgot you were
That's
quoting the
so
movie. I'm with you now.
No, I quote that movie all the time. Like I just wake up in the morning and piss excellence. The level of arrogance in that movie is so nice. It's so good. Amazing movie. Anyway,
Back
So
to the
yes,
SPS
this
proposal
SPS
discussion.
does
I really
anybody
like
here
it.
not like it? Crap.
I think that they're right that there's probably better more things to do long term, but I think it's a good step.
Yeah.
Why did you
I mean,
want someone to not like it?
I need to know, like, because honestly, everyone's like, this is controversial, and I'm like, I know nobody, 0 people. I know 0 people that are like, this is the worst thing ever. Like, I haven't been able to have a good like counter argument with anybody on this, like, and I want to.
Well, you do have
I
what,
just-
15% of the vote that's against it. So
I would
It's
love
where
to
this
know,
is.
like,
I guess where this is bad is or not bad is it's further putting pressure on people that don't have assets. So it's going to make it even harder to rent and earn. And maybe that's the percentage that we're seeing. That's maybe the percentage of people that are in that position. But that's not really what the game is targeting. So I'm not surprised they're moving in this direction. It's
For me,
good for people.
why aren't they targeting more important things? Things like having us being able to play reward cards and phrase, gameplay aspects, make our game nicer. Stop focusing on these things over and over and over and over again. You've already made adjustments. Let
Show
it
of
sit
hands.
for a while and focus on the gameplay. Hello.
Show of
Give
Am
them
I
some
the
more.
only
Tell us how you feel.
person?
Who
How do you
thought
really-
the F word that was coming out of his mouth was not going to be focused? I was fine.
So,
There was a lot of
I do appreciate that.
Focus.
There is some more stuff that needs to happen, but to be completely fair, this doesn't affect any of that. This is just an SPS DAO vote on like how rewards get reallocated. So
Yeah.
I don't think that actually matters for devs really. But I do agree there are some other changes on the dev side. Like to me, a really big change that would be huge is, as we've talked about many times, making sure that your ECR didn't regenerate if you didn't have the CP for your league. And that would really discourage CP manipulation. So that's something that would take dev work. So I can see that taking longer.
That'd be interesting.
It's a good idea. I haven't heard that one yet.
Yeah.
But yeah,
Lorcas comes up with like the coolest ideas that like I haven't heard of yet. Like because it's funny. Like he says them like he's bounced them off of other people, but I've never heard them like before ever. So they just come out so smooth, and I'm just like, yes, let's do what Lorcas says.
How do we get that into an official proposal? That's what I would like to know. Do we have the option to do that?
I think that you just raise enough noise in Mav channel and you can get a proposal made.
Yeah,
Mav channel. Okay.
I think that's currently.
I don't think so, man. I mean, like this proposal kind of came out of nowhere, and I don't know when they're going to open up proposals to the general community.
I feel like they've been talking about this kind of like level cap stuff for a minute.
I don't feel like I've heard it at all. It was a surprise to me, and not a bad one, but I'm just like, oh, okay, well, I guess this is what we're talking about now.
Yeah. No, and honestly, like I would love for somebody to like show me your tournament winnings. Like the person that wants to argue that they're a good player and that they're able to win in these leagues well above their collection, go show me the tournament results. Because I call BS. I don't care how good of a player you are. Like, you're not competing at these leagues, 2 leagues above your collection with your deck. You're just in with a swarm of bots that also win it up with you. Like,
well,
you
didn't
probably
D-Tough stuff do that? Like, am I wrong? Like, he rented everything.
D-Tough rents, and he rents max. Like, he doesn't goof around. Like with because like he competes, right?
Yes.
So he knows he has to play with the max. He doesn't cut corners.
Right, but I'm saying that he rents above. He plays in tournaments above his collection power, right?
Oh, bro, yes, but his rented deck.
Oh, I see what you're saying. He's holding the cards that are max. I'm with you now. I was
Absolutely.
missing your point there. I'm with you now.
No,
Okay.
because like anybody like
you're not winning a diamond tournament with silver cards. I get what you're
this
saying.
is the only argument that I've heard is like it was like, oh, I'm able to do this, and it's like if you don't understand what is happening that allows you to get up there, then like you're missing out on like what this is going to correct. There is a fundamental issue that like a bunch of level 1s, like if the level 1 accounts outnumber the people, they could swarm up to champion just by them. Rent collection power, get losses to the regular people, but then wins against the other level 1s. And like the whole swarm can move together to whatever league. But like that's the point.
Montour, am I
like,
not supposed to do that?
beating a level 1 person in gold with a level 1 deck doesn't make you a gold player. You know what I mean? Beating a bronze deck in gold with a bronze deck doesn't make you a gold player, and that's what this will separate out, in my opinion. I hope.
Sure.
The silver decks from the non-silver decks.
Yeah. No, right here, Ashley saying, I keep hearing people saying they can win in diamond with a silver deck, and I'm like, bro, there's no. You're probably beating other silver decks that have no business being in diamond. Like, show me.
Oh,
Do we have
a winner of our top YGG? I think we do.
Man, are we already there?
We are in our semifinal.
Oh, that's my boy.
We're almost ready for our semifinal. Well, we have a. Wait, no, we do not yet. We have 2 people still in the semifinal, or the round 5, that could still make it to semifinal.
No,
anyway, we'll come back to that. YGG Legacy and YGG Roosters.
Oh, I see Mad Tribe. Yeah.
Mad Tribe.
And then Penis.
Penis. You know, however you want to say it. But Mad Tribe took out Slaver Red 01, one of our perpetual champions. That's a tough draw.
Slaver Red, I'll have you know, is the alternate account of D-Tough stuff, right? So,
nice.
Oh, is it really?
So he's a big leaguer.
But play with bronze. I mean, all fair.
Yeah, he doesn't normally play in bronze. He participated in my tournament on the silver level yesterday as well.
All right, cool.
So-
Mondroid's still winning. That's the important part.
We have exceeded our hour, so I'm going to move back to our town hall. The
Hey, we
Osher
did it!
Constantia did airdrop.
Don't need danger.
So time to go get your promo card.
Yep.
So,
Also, a title came out. First legendary. Oh yeah, still TBD. That is still accurate. Lux Vega also TBD. They've got to
Yeah.
build a page apparently. So
Yeah.
I hope they push that to next year.
you have time to get more fun.
More time for fun.
oh wow!
And
Look who joined us.
Hello.
Hello.
Hey, girl. How you feeling?
Pretty good. Much better
Hey,
today.
Liz.
Awesome.
We are still in our
Awesome.
town hall. We're running behind.
Killing it. Killing it. Luthien, after sound, Luthien.
oh,
Yeah,
hi,
we
nice
know
to meet
each
you.
other.
But you don't know each other here.
Yes,
guess
it's the first time you guys have met on this stream.
It's
I guess
totally
that's
different.
true. Well,
Like,
so
it's just
nice
not
to
even the
meet
same
you
after sound.
You too. It's so weird. I'm having this weird like nostalgia, like I met you before.
You're gonna
What's
have
that?
to block him.
Like I don't know who you
I'm
are,
getting
but I know your
vibes.
energy.
So gladiator challenges are a thing that's coming because apparently
I think we
someone
had those
asked
already.
for
That's
that.
already
We
happened.
had that live Tuesday.
Yeah.
So
Gladiator
I'm so glad
challenges?
that that's important. Cool. That's great.
Hey,
What is
that
that?
is important. All right. Not being able
Okay.
to practice for your brawls is silly. Like
Yeah,
we should have
I
been able
agree.
to practice brawls like so long ago.
I think
So
I'm
like
so
a-
bad at brawls that no amount of practice is going to help me. So maybe I just
Like-
don't understand.
Like a toggle on the challenges when you can challenge
Yeah,
a player, you can challenge with gladiators. That's
Yeah.
that's nice. I
Yeah.
think that's
Look
very
at that.
needed.
Yeah.
Um,
Gameplay.
why not add a modern one at the same time, guys? I mean, really, why are we still waiting? I don't really get it.
I mean,
Yeah,
why not add a
yes.
ghost card
You-
one while we're at it, right?
You
Right?
give
Yes,
them
That's
the-
what we want. That is what we
Exactly.
want. Yes, please. That would be great. I would be all for that one. But how do we feel about the next Splinterfest in the Philippines?
Not gonna happen.
Oh.
No.
I'm happy with that. It's very close to me. It's like an hour and a half away. So it's
Where are
a
you,
lot
Jamar?
more- I'm in Thailand. Is where
Oh, cool.
I'm based. So fairly close to the Philippines in that regard.
I don't think it's gonna happen in the Philippines. I mean, it would be really cool, but there's two reasons for this. One, it's gonna be the 5-year anniversary for Splinterlands, and I think that they're gonna want to do that in the U.S. And two, with the state of the global economy right now, and the cost of flying all of the team out to the Philippines, it's just gonna be too expensive. I think maybe the third Splinterfest might be in the Philippines. So I think the second one they're probably going to keep in the States.
It'd be cool to have one there
Philippines is
eventually.
gonna be a bull run thing, not a bear market thing.
Yeah.
Makes sense.
Ooh, that's a good take. I agree.
When there's like stupid amounts of money out there, then they'll be like,
Like
"Yeah, we'll
something.
fly everybody to the Philippines. Let's go."
Exactly.
Yeah.
Hey,
More
sequel.
Ruthian.
So these did start. If you didn't get your rewards because your stuff was not in game and on Hive Engine, go fix that. Go get your
Actually,
rewards.
I gotta go look at
So,
that because I'm not
why-
seeing that. Oh, no.
Why do they call tower defense packs nightmare packs? What exactly is the logic behind that?
Because if
Because
you
it's
win bottom and
nightmare.
you don't have a game to play, you're in the middle of a nightmare.
Oh, okay. No,
Oh,
that makes
yeah,
sense.
there
That,
you
that makes sense. That makes
Yeah,
sense. All right.
like you're just.
I think
buying
it's the
stuff.
Nightmare Horde is the troops that you're fighting off with your towers, I believe.
Okay.
My understanding
like his
is
answer
they want to
better.
rename it. They don't want it to be called Splinterlands Tower Defense, also because that acronym's out to STD. So they're gonna change the name at some point.
okay.
Well, it's very catching.
No STDs for you.
I had
No
no
STDs.
idea. Oh, man, that's next level journalism right there.
Oh, right.
Yeah.
Yeah,
No, you know, the
okay.
first time I noticed it was a meeting with Hardpoint where he's like, "Guys, I know it's STD, but we're just gonna roll with it for right now." The name.
Perfect.
So I was like, "Oh, if you hadn't told me, I wouldn't have put that together."
Yeah,
Oh,
I
man.
would have not.
My
Okay.
goodness.
Fun.
Wait, so
I
you have to
mean-
get STDs to get SPS? Oh crap!
Well, it's
No,
It's
no,
not
it's
going
like
well.
it's a game called STDs, and you're trying to protect your tower. So there's a lot of different ways that you could go with it. So
There's
we're just gonna leave it there, right?
your phallic shaped tower.
Let's go.
No more wallpaper if you're into wallpapers. And they explained how gold foil Rooney for PFPs will look. I assume in game it would look like regular gold foil card, but for the profile pic version.
So notice
that
that
doesn't
weapon.
really like. It's not crazy for me. I don't know. I looked at that and I was like, "That's
So
a
1,
gold
2,
foil."
3. So 6. There's 6 aspects: the background, weapon, headgear, body, and core. Nice.
Mhm.
Nice.
Yeah, I mean, I don't hate this. Like, I get what they're trying to do here. There's not a. I don't think they would be attractive for some PFP communities if it was all gold tinted, like what we're going to want it to look like on our cards. So they're trying to make it fit, and they tried to make it still have that look, but just to denote it, which I can see what they're going for. I don't know that I love it, but I definitely don't hate it. I see what
Is
they're
there
trying to
no way to like actually foil the NFTs? Like to put like I don't know, some pop. You could even
Well, I
make it
think
like
that-
3D or to the point of where like you could just like pop the Rooney and like have it be to the point where like I don't know, like it's an image.
that
You know
would be
what I mean?
interesting.
But
Yeah, I think that they were trying to do something that wasn't just like making the whole thing gold, basically gold etched. So I think they felt like that probably wouldn't have the same appeal to those crowds, and I think they're probably right. I don't know if this is necessarily the best choice, but I see what they were trying to do. But maybe they should have asked you. You seem to have some pretty interesting ideas on it. I like your ideas.
Yeah, I don't know.
Land concept. This is what they teased at Splinterfest, and then finally showed. So that's
Yeah,
cool.
it was a big castle. It's a really big castle. I think that was something that Aggie was talking about. He's like, if that's the basic one, like what
does the legendary one look like? Yeah, for sure.
or something along those lines.
Well, there's only one per 1,000 plots, right? So
Yeah, but I think you're supposed to be able to level it up somehow and all that stuff. So like,
yeah,
it
but
was-
now it looks like a little like worn down. So we got like banners and like weaponry and stuff. You could level it up. Like it can still be big. Come on, 1 per 1,000. It's fine.
yeah, no, I mean I'm with you. You can make it big and then bigger. Oh.
Make it big and then obnoxious.
I'm hoping like my one land plot is like just epic.
Yeah, you
Just
pull
like,
a legendary castle. That'd be
here's
amazing.
everything on like my one land that was given to me by Stever.
Everyone's gonna hang out at Rogue's place. We actually made it through the town hall. That's it.
Hey, I think
Everybody
it's actually
loves-
perfect timing because I'm pretty sure we're into top 4 at this point, and we
Nice.
do have a final YGG SPL.
Remember?
Lorcus, are you going to? Sweet, you're gonna be in charge of our battles here. Let me.
Yeah, I can show this battle while we're here. But
Round 5.
But yeah, so
Man,
we are
nice.
in the final 4. My boy Mondroid, and he's my boy tonight because he knocked me out of the tournament. So anybody that knocks me out gets my 100% support. So
right. I mean, that makes sense.
Mondroid, Darkness, 027, Albie, very familiar name, top of the leaderboards in silver, and then Mad Tribe, also representing YGG Roosters. So that is our final 4. What do we got here?
Oh,
Mad
this is
Tribe
from the last
versus
round,
Slayer.
right?
We're watching the
Yeah,
round
this
5.
this is stuff from round 5.
Slay for Red versus Mad Tribe.
Oh,
One of
This
so
is their final battle. Yeah.
So
I just had to put
notice
stuff out
here that this is going to be the other aspect to our tournament that makes that is back to interesting. You guys remember when we were playing with the only epic summoner we had in Dragon because it was a reward card? Well, now we have
Yep.
all of the epic
A bunch of
summoners
epics.
from Rift Watchers, and they
course.
allow you to play with level 3 rares. So
Yes.
notice that both of these
There's
guys
they
were
both
playing
exploited
with level
that.
3 rares. Oh,
That was
came down
close.
to the last one.
Last man
Yeah.
standing.
Since we
So-
have time, we might as well watch the other YGG battle that happened.
Yeah, so Penas.
Wait, there's a new
Fun
proposal?
story about this guy. I actually met him at Splinterfest.
Just the SPS.
And his son was actually in YGG Legacy. And I got to
As
meet
well.
him.
Okay.
He was 13 years old, and I had no idea. I was like,
He at least pretended to be
like,
13 years old because he needed to be
"Ah!"
13. Yeah.
I was like, that's amazing. And so like I was talking to his dad and everything, and I was like, where are you at? Like, how come you're not with us? Like, your son's playing with us, like we're doing everything YGG. How come you're not here? And got him on board. So
Nice.
yeah, got a whole family thing going now in Legacy. Like we are a family guild.
Family guild.
Family-friendly guild.
Yeah.
Nice.
That's family
I love
friendly.
it.
They have a family now.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, it was amazing. We were just kind of it was awesome to see like the youth that was there as well. And then Lorcas came up with the idea. It was like, we need to like recruit all the 13-year-olds and put them into like YGG whelps. Just like a little high school, middle school team.
Did I come up with that? Because I don't remember that, but I like that idea.
Yeah, you or
My
somebody
kids would
did,
so be down for that.
right? Just the YGG.
We should
whelps.
do this. I love this idea. If I came up with
Please.
this, I'm so happy with
Let's
myself.
do it.
But
It should
I
be
don't
like
remember this.
all the 13-year-olds just like in their own guild, like learning and doing.
Let's
all
do
the
it. Like
economy
my
that is
guild is like
Splinterlands.
my guild only had a couple of active people. We could rearrange this to make it happen. If people have we could do this. I have a guild that we could do this with.
All right.
Right.
Somebody's dog is
But
not
then-
happy.
But like,
My
I
dog,
don't like
he
this
just grabbed the
idea
toy. He's playing.
because then I would have to give up like my whelp, and I don't want to give up my whelp. I love my whelp. He does amazing for us. He plays in
So this was there in round 2.
he plays in Gold League, and kills it. He went 6-2 in the last brawl. It was great. So yeah, no, you can't have my whelp, but you can start this other
Fine.
one.
You can have my whelps.
You can have your whelps. All 5 of your
Cool. Let's do it. Let's get them started. I got
Let's
space
go.
in my guild.
After sound, you want to donate your whelps?
Yeah.
Take it. They're all yours.
He has no idea what he just said.
You're giving away your children.
Makes some sense.
As long as I get SPS for it, I'm happy.
It's like staking. It's like staking.
Yeah. Right. So
Let's see. But yeah, so it's been a fantastic journey so far. What's everyone looking for this week? For me, it's the Roonies. Roonies are the big thing I'm looking forward to this week. After
I
sound,
can't wait for the GLX airdrop. Sorry, I jumped in line. Yeah.
GLX airdrop for the SPS. Like you're just ready to get that ecosystem going.
Yeah, I'm excited for it.
Okay.
I'm with you on that. I'm curious to see what the market prices GLX at, because I'm not bullish on it, at least not initially, but I'd like to see if the rest of the market is.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's not a lot of utility for it at first, so I expect it to just drop in value for a little while. But I'm bullish on the project, I think. So
Same.
very interested to get this started.
Especially because it's not launching until like Q2 next year, so it'll be a while.
Yeah, because it has to. Like, I mean, then for MLS, literally is still going on for playoffs, so they don't know who's going to be on what team. You can't really have packs yet. Like, that doesn't make sense.
Mhm.
So you can't sell cards for players that aren't set yet. So packs make sense, but you can't open them. Anyway,
So
that's what I think.
Darkness not able to play with a fully leveled up deck here. The level 1 having last stand not in the last stand position too is probably gonna bite him in the booty.
That's not good placement. I think that was a
Also,
rush.
weird placement, yeah, on the exploding rats too in position 5. So yeah, probably a rush team put together there for Darkness on that first one. Mondroid's
Maybe
a
they're
little
playing on
intimidating.
mobile.
Oh, that's
It's really,
another-
really hard to
oh.
move up and down if you get going wrong
Oh,
on
it's
mobile.
so frustrating.
Yeah.
The biggest issue that I have playing on my mobile browser on my iPhone is like sometimes when I'm dragging stuff around, like it'll like take me to Google searching for like a random 3-digit number. Like
yeah, which is
sometimes,
really helpful. Yeah,
yeah, I'm
really
just
helps
like,
right in the middle.
it like closes out of my Splinterlands and it's like Google search 427 and I'm like, what? No, like I don't stop. Go back.
Definitely do not want
What?
you to do that. Please.
Oh yeah, no, it happens. Like it's been. I don't know if there's something in the coding that maybe has all the cards numbered in a way that it screws me like that. But yeah.
Mine does the same thing. Like when I'm double tapping trying to move a card, it will, if it thinks that I'm trying to select the text that you can't see, it gives me a number and tries to search for it.
Oh, that makes
So
sense.
it's just tapping in the right spot versus the wrong spot. It's the, you know,
How
the
come I
mobile
don't see
search experience
Ashley's-
is coming.
I was gonna say, how come I don't see Ashley's comments on Twitch, or is she
Uh,
commenting somewhere else?
No, she's
Well, she's
commenting on
commenting
Twitch. Are you watching us on Twitch?
I am, just so I can see
There's-
the comments there, but
Oh.
I don't
There's
see
also-
hers.
2 Twitch channels, so you may be in.
Oh, okay, that
You're
makes
like,
sense.
like alone watching in the other. I don't
Wait,
actually.
what-
Yeah, actually, which Twitch are you watching?
I'm on the YGG
Restream makes it
SPL
confusing.
one.
Okay, that's where I think she would be as well. But I could be wrong. She could be in the other one, I guess.
She could be anywhere.
She's on the
she's
Game
in the Game
Hunters.
Hunters.
She's in the
Ah,
Game Hunters. There you go.
she's
Look at
probably
that.
chilling over there by herself.
Thanks, Last Dragon, for sorting us out and making sure we ended up in all the channels.
Oh,
Yeah,
nice
That's
aquatics.
great.
Look at this
Yes.
backfire here.
I
This is
like
great.
seeing
The backfire.
Oh, I feel like
this
the
is gonna be
Kelp gonna do
beautiful.
some real damage.
No, but the backfire
Oh, no,
on
never
reverse
mind.
speed, he's going with fast.
Oh, you're right.
That is
Reverse
weird.
speed.
Oh, that
But nothing
Kelp's
is
not
missing
gonna
for
backfire
some reason.
anything.
Did
This
it just
is
died?
not gonna
Everybody
go
went
well.
magic too. You're not gonna miss.
It's just Med Tribe winning in 2, isn't it?
There's a lot of
Oh.
team left here. Woof, that Chaos
Oh.
Agent is
Oh.
just getting it. Uh-oh, that Chaos Agent took it.
Oh, finally a backfire.
a
We
backfire
finally saw a
on-
backfire.
in the whole match. So not too exciting, but
Let's go.
I took that shield out, which wasn't important against a Magic team.
sure.
Mad Tribe.
Again, demonstrating
Congratulations.
that summoner didn't do anything.
Yeah, so we
sadly.
have our final.
Top
Mad
2.
Tribe versus
So,
Mondroid. So
let's-
Mad Tribe got his card. What is oh yeah, top YGG is getting a gold foil Lamel Refuge.
Wow.
Refugee, that's the one.
Gold foil refugee, huh? I'm trying to think of which
Yeah,
one that one is.
It's a water card that's like sort of tanky.
Oh,
They nerfed
right.
it. It was better in the test server.
Ah, congratulations, Mad Tribe.
I think it's got the reach.
for giving
if I'm not
that.
To
mistaken.
use it
That's the
over
one. Yes, it's
Shark.
reach.
All right. Lorcas, do you have the link for the giveaway? I can drop that
Oh.
in the chat.
Let me get one. One
Well,
second.
Mad Tribe's here listening. Go Mad Tribe. Or wait, no, never mind. No, go Mondroid. Sorry,
Ah.
forgot where my allegiance was.
YGG, come on. You're splitting
Yeah,
your allegiance here.
But
What's
like
going
me,
on?
like me first.
Mondroid, come join us in YGG.
I'm
Ah,
trying
even-
so hard.
even
Like
better.
every week, I'm like poking him about something. I'm just like, hey, what,
When you
how
come
are
over.
you doing over there?
When you
This is what
come
we're
over.
doing over here. Like I would love it if he was on my team. Like I don't even know if he'd be on my team though. Like he'd come in and he'd be like, "Oh, I'm gonna be a dragon." And I'll be like, "F you, guy! Like go
no,
back
he'd
to
be
Immortal
a,
Gods."
he'd be a dragon. He would definitely be a dragon.
Yeah.
Right,
no,
Mad
don't
Tribe?
agree.
You guys, no, he'd be in Legacy, like 100%. Like
No,
that has to. Like
he'd be a
Legacy,
dragon.
Legacy is awesome. We have great people that are like on the same level of like.
What are you trying to
honestly,
say? We aren't great people?
the people that we found here in silver, okay, in silver, we've got like a great group of like silver competitors, which is like really cool. Because like Nevermelt, Boomburst, we got Max, myself, Blackfoot. Like in one of the last tournaments that we did, all 5 of us were up there in day 2 and everything, and like that's great to see when you see your guild representing like good amount of the leaderboard. It
That
feels
is
great.
nice.
So anyway, yeah, Mondroid should be here. Anyway,
Ah. Okay.
Fine.
but yeah, so
you hate us. You think dragons suck. I heard you. I heard you say.
I,
We hear you loud and clear. We hear you loud and clear.
We'll see you guys soon. How about
Okay.
that? How about that?
On
I'll
the
catch you
ranking
outside.
list.
How about that?
How far do I need to scroll to find?
Not that
Oh,
far.
that's
They're
not
not that
nice.
far behind us.
Not that
Oh.
nice.
I just blocked.
They're doing pretty
Oh, he's talking about a game. Mondroid, can it? You be quiet. We haven't talked
No
about
Yeah.
it yet.
spoilers.
Yeah, no spoilers.
good. Ooh.
He's
That
saying the
list.
game's up. I don't see a game yet.
Yeah, I didn't see it show up in the arena, but I've got it here. We're good.
Okay.
I got you.
Perfect.
Shh, Mondroid. Shh.
So we are definitely seeing these Rift Watcher summoners on display here, and I feel like it really is because of that level 3 rare aspect. I think that
And
does play a
Ilthane.
really big role.
Ilthane is like people aren't ready for Ilthane yet. Like Ilthane
Yeah,
won't be
I can
brutal
see that.
forever, but Ilthane adds speed to life and is a
Ooh.
counter. We finally have a counter that doesn't cost or
Ruh-roh.
it's even usable in this tournament to range.
Ruh-roh.
Thank you, Blackfoot.
Also,
Good night,
it is.
Blackfoot.
They are cheaper, aren't they?
Right now, yeah, they are. They are
Wow.
cheaper
Oh, I
Um,
guess.
to level. They are cheaper.
Mhm.
Ooh, that was the
Ooh,
miss.
Big
That was
miss.
the miss he was talking about. Oh, it's a draw.
Ah!
Whoa.
The build doesn't
Lame.
look exposed.
Come
Well,
on,
at least it
droid.
wasn't
Try again,
spoiled.
gentlemen.
Oh, look
Try
at that,
again.
52%.
At least they
Try
didn't spoil it
again.
for us because we,
Yeah.
you know, we thought it was going to be spoiled, but it wasn't. It was just a
Are you-
draw.
Are you
Oh,
using?
I forgot to say what the prizes are. Sorry, the prizes are a gold foil runecrafter and a gold foil. I can't even say this. Dumaki exile. Do make.
Dumaki.
Dumaski.
Dumak.
Dumak.
Elephantium calls him dumb cake.
Okay, I'm done. So a gold foil dumb cake exile. I mean, if you're exiled, so you can be called whatever you want, you can't say much about it.
Stop
Yeah,
being a
dumb
dumb
cake
cake.
exile.
Dumb cake it is.
Yeah. Blackfoot
Right.
says you guys did a fantastic job at Splinterfest. Oh wow, cool. I could just like put this comment up and like cover all of your faces. This is
It's
great.
perfect. No one can see what I'm
Blackfoot.
doing now.
Perfect spot,
Appreciate
Blackfoot.
you.
Wow. Way to just come in there and anyway, great job at Splinterfest, guys. You did great.
Wait, did we ever figure out where the other stream is going to? Because I still don't see Ashley or Blackfoot's comments.
Oh yeah, it's Game Hunters. The Game Hunters
Oh, Game Hunters.
stream.
You know you can just see that all here, right? In our dashboard. Like you can just click the
No.
chat button up top and
What?
like you'll see everybody's stuff.
I see a
So
private
it's
chat
like-
button.
Chat to the right side. Search the
Right
chat.
side.
Top right, there's a chat.
Chat, captions, graphics.
Oh, you know what? At the beginning, I did full screen for this so I could see all your beautiful faces. I didn't realize there's a whole dashboard here.
Yeah, and it changes based on the width of your screen. If you make it too narrow, chat goes away entirely and you can't find it again. It's weird.
Awesome. All right. Well, thanks. I'll shut up now.
Boom. There you go. Now you can see Ash.
You don't have to shut up. We love it when
Yes,
you
please keep talking.
make us talk about our UI that we're using.
No, this has been a really nice ad. Hey, After Sound, what did you think about those intros?
Dude,
Right?
that was awesome. I mean, y'all are like competing with the Splinterlands creative team in terms of what you guys can put out in terms of that.
Dude, that was like
Last Dragon's pretty good.
yeah, he puts all that stuff together. So like that intro with the cards and everything, that was like the first thing that I saw when I came here and I was like, wow, that was impressive. And then that countdown got added later. And what's funny is I didn't know it was there.
You had to listen
And
to
then
me talk. You're like,
all
what
of a
did I do
sudden
myself
it was
into?
just like this thing is playing and I'm like, ooh, yeah, let's Splinterlands. I'm like jacked up. I was like, that was epic music. Let's go. We are getting a lot of misses here. Holy
Mhm.
It's
woof.
beautiful. It is beautiful.
Wow, these
it's
flyers
weird
are really
like
dodging.
the speeds aren't that different.
No,
No, not that different.
I'm
It's
loving
definitely
the
the flying that is.
No.
Well, I mean,
in phase.
ooh. Mad Tribe, definitely. I
RNG.
mean,
Is a thing.
the 6-speed there on the which one is that? That's the these
Runic
new cards.
Skyclaw.
There it is. Thank you, Luthien.
Apparently, I already have
forward.
those names memorized too.
I'm looking
Of course.
forward to when we
Very
get.
good.
It has been months since you and Cydrake have been on together.
Because
I don't think it's
Cydrake
been
has so many
as
parties
months.
that
He's-
we don't get to see
He
Cydrake
does
anymore.
go. He goes to a lot of parties.
He's a party
I
animal,
think
that is for sure.
I think
It's
they're
awesome.
skillfully
Like, I
placed
wish I had that many parties.
on weekends so that he
Well,
doesn't have to sing.
Isn't
all-
that normally when like you have parties is Saturday nights? Like that doesn't seem unreasonable.
No,
I think he's
No.
just trying to hide from me.
I
I
am.
100% think
I'm with
that's the
this.
Yeah,
Yes.
dream for like his family parties. I would be like, you know what, man, I think you just don't want to talk to us anymore. But Saturday night seems reasonable.
Yeah. No, it's because it's been a minute since we've done the game, and so like we would just introduce these new cards, and that would just be a challenge for you. You'd still slaughter, but it'd be fun to talk about the new cards because that would help me learn. Because yeah, once these new cards release, it always takes me a minute. I'm like, yeah, the up close range dude with the last stand. Oh,
knows the
Tinderhawk?
abilities.
Yeah,
Knows the
that one.
abilities.
Oh.
Doesn't know the name.
Yeah, like
Nice.
dead serious. One of my favorite cards is that trample in the reach position in black. No idea what that card's name is. It's
Arach-
trample in the reach position in
Arach-
black.
Arachnid thug or something
Thug.
like that.
Arachnid thug. Yeah.
That's it.
That's what I
I
said.
think this is
That
really a
trample
missed
in the reach
opportunity. I
No,
think
it's
this is
not.
really a missed opportunity for Cydrake to get his SPS because like she might not have known the card names last week, but he could have still guessed the Splinter. But this window is closing. He's missing out.
It is. Uh-oh, Mondroid's saying his RNG won't let him win now. Yeah,
Uh-oh.
so
I'm so
yeah.
tired of people complaining about RNG. There is no such thing as RNG. It is just
Ooh, hold on.
Yabamet sitting behind the
Go ahead.
computer, messing
Deciding.
around.
Deciding
Who wins?
gets
Who loses?
hit and who doesn't. Who
Whenever
misses,
whenever
who
my
doesn't.
blight doesn't stick to poison or affliction, I know Yaba's just
That's-
on his computer somewhere being like, aha.
Ah.
There you go. It's exactly what I wanted to
No.
see.
Okay.
Dance for me, Bard.
Sign him up for one more
Dance.
magazine subscription he doesn't want each
There
time.
you go.
Denied.
just sitting at home with a glass of wine just at his computer. Turns
You
it
know
all
that'd be
off.
entertaining if you had that
He's like,
power.
yes.
Oh yeah,
Oh yeah.
it would be.
That would
it
be
would cor-
so
You're
much
messing with
fun.
It would
every
corrupt.
streamer out there.
You know,
Just to
corrupt
see.
completely. That power is uncontrollable.
He's
there'll
like
be
the-
about 20 players that I watch, like a hawk. Whenever they play a game, I'm okay, what can I do to screw them over in this game?
Yeah. Yeah. Or he probably does the same thing where he's like, nah, we're just gonna do an hour of earthquake battles. And that's when everyone's like, why am I always getting earthquakes?
That actually happened.
We have General
know it,
Sloan
I'm
versus
annoying.
You
Ilthane.
see? You see?
Oh,
that she's
dude,
walking
out.
what? Mad Tribe. We literally talked about this. You can't bring General Sloan into Ilthane. We talked about it.
Bringing
Watch him
General
do it.
Sloan to an Ilthane party is rough.
Hey, he
That's
might
a
do
rough
this
party.
though.
It's a rough party.
No, he's gonna do this. This is great. Yeah, no, he's gonna lose everything,
I'll show
and he's
you.
not gonna get a single one. This is impressive. Yeah, they're all gonna die.
Yeah, they are.
That's great. Almost flawless. Got a couple hit points on his front dude. Damn it, Mad Tribe.
No, unless it's a kill, it's flawless.
Still flawless.
Yeah, it was.
Max
Max,
Maka
welcome,
joined
brother.
us.
Okay, so we're at 1-1 now, right?
Yeah,
This
one
is
and
getting
one,
good.
and
Yeah.
we are playing best of 5 here, right?
Best of 3, I believe. Yeah, best of 3.
Is that still okay?
Yeah, it is.
Oh, it
on
is
this
still
on
best
this
of-
stream.
Only mine is special enough.
So
to have
next
the
one
best of
wins.
5.
Yeah,
Next one wins, unless it's a draw again, because we've already done that once.
yeah. But
They just
yeah,
wanna stretch
so
out.
do we have the form out? Everybody got everything in on the form, got in on the giveaways.
there's a
after
form?
sound.
Yeah, there is a form. I've put out the link twice. I can do it once more.
No, I see it.
No, no.
I see the form.
We see it, we
Everybody
see it.
should see it. Scroll up
Okay.
if you don't see it. It's not that
Okay.
far. Don't make this man work more.
No,
But
no,
it's
no
just
need, no need.
reposting and spamming links. All right, my Nightbot's gonna get him for spamming links.
Yes.
Just take him out back and be like, "Hey, you got links you want to share?" But yeah. So anyway, we were half through a conversation. I'm most excited for Rooney's. Where are you guys at? Lorcas said GLX. Demore, what do you think?
About?
What's the biggest thing you're looking forward to this week?
Roonies, I'd say. New Rooney things.
Follow-up question. Did you get a whitelist?
I think so. There's been indication that I have access to one. So I've been fortunate enough to have nice friends in nice places.
Yeah, congratulations, brother.
I do believe I've got access. We do still need to chat about that, but yes.
Yep. Perfect, man. Congratulations. Chipmunk, what you thinking, brother?
Oh, I'm just sick of the finally go away. I'm still pretty forward to. I got all my stuff. I'm ready.
He's got everything he needs, baby. This is a simple man with simple
Got every
pleasures.
health.
This remote control, and that's all I need.
Just a lounger and a game. Awesome. Luthien, where are you at?
Definitely Rooney's. I'm getting
Yeah.
3.
Yeah. Did the
Please.
ARG increase any love or passion about the whole project for you?
Say that again. I totally missed it. What did you say?
The
When we
ARG
colluded on
experience-
those riddles.
The ARG experience that we had, like, did that
Oh, the
improve-
riddles.
Yeah.
Oh,
Did that improve your experience at all? Like, or
Oh,
make you even
yes.
more hype for Rooney?
absolutely. Absolutely. Sorry. I had no idea what you were talking about when you said ARG. I was really confused.
Sorry. Just acronyms and such. All
It's
right.
like 10:30 at night here, and I've been streaming for 2.5 hours straight, so
You're
I'm a
doing
little
great.
bit out of it.
just chill for a minute. Let me get Cydric in here, and we can go ahead and play our game.
Really?
No.
No.
He's not coming. He's not coming.
Here's our final battle.
All right, Mondroid. I'm already looking at Mondroid on this one. I think green definitely blows through this setup, but if speed, ooh, that heals nice. The stun. Wow, I forgot we've got stun now in that position.
Yeah.
Ooh, this is okay. This is getting tight.
Stun and bronze.
This is getting tight. Ah, the heals. Okay, I think it's downhill for here.
Yeah. You're right.
Woof. That was a lot
Nice
tighter
job,
than I thought
Mondroid.
it was. My goodness,
Congratulations.
Mondroid. Thank you, brother, for making me second place again. Hashtag success. I appreciate that. Mondroid, congratulations, brother. It has been a minute since you have been on the top of one of our leaderboards. Mad Tribe, as always, big guy. You
Representing.
constantly tear it up in these tournaments. Congratulations on being the top YGG guy, and best of luck in both of your guys' packs. So yeah, Demore, final thing. What are you looking forward to this week? Oh no, you said Rooney, right?
Yeah, I did say Rooney.
Okay.
I think somebody else needs to get an opportunity.
Aftersound's the last one. He gets the final.
Wait,
Word.
I went already.
No, you didn't.
Yeah, isn't it Lorcus, the final one?
No,
I
you
jumped in
piggybacked
front
off
of
of
it.
Lorcus. You can't. He gave something, and you
I'm
said, "Yeah,
confused.
me too. I like that."
I
That doesn't
stole
count.
his limelight. That was
It doesn't. That
terrible.
doesn't count. Aftersound, you're the big face here.
Oh yeah, I know you made me the big face. Look at
Yes,
this.
I'll
This
make it
is,
bigger.
this is disgusting. Oh my Jesus!
I can
All
even
right,
let's make it
hide
bigger. Let's
everyone
make it
else.
bigger.
Watch this. I could just
So
literally
good.
kick everyone else.
I
out.
love that I can like this. This is still on the screen here though.
Poke,
Yes.
poke.
What am I excited for? GLX stuff. Although no, I mean I think I'm just worried about my Rooney and that I'm not gonna love it the way that it should be loved when I'm in it.
I know, brother. Me too.
We'll
and that,
go with Rooney. I am excited for GLX stuff, but Rooney as long as I can figure out how to get money on Ethereum in the next 48 hours.
yeah,
Get it, brother.
that's
Yeah,
kind of
brother.
my boat as well. I've got to get the stuff moved to ETH.
Yep. I got lucky. I had earlier in the season, I got some stuff over on Ethereum like a couple months ago, and so that is just gonna, like, I already had Rooney money over there, and that was very nice. So, But anyway, we have reached the end of our tournament. Guys, thank you very much for joining us tonight. We are going to spin for our winners here. What are we giving away again? We're giving away a gold foil Rune Crafter and a gold foil Doom Cake.
Dump Cake Exile.
Dump Cake.
Yeah.
A dumb cake.
Honestly, one of
Oh my
like I
God.
love him. Like he's a great sneaker. Like a great sneaker.
I think that is a great card, honestly. That music though,
Yeah,
is that really needed?
Yeah,
I don't know.
totally.
Don't think
That's
so.
like
What's
the
happening
best
now?
Techno jam. Who won? I can't read. That's really small.
That was painful.
Let me
That
make
was
it big.
Cream Andre is Keith Ray in game.
Cream and Ray. Keith Ray.
Ray Mundray. Congratulations.
You didn't just love that music?
I
I
want to hear
did
it
not.
one more time. That's what I want.
Maybe one more time.
Okay.
Yeah, let's go.
Yeah.
Haunt my dreams.
Crypto Woody.
It feels like somebody's taking a screwdriver and shoving it in my ear. It is not fun.
But
really
at
does.
least it's a
That
good
sounds
beat, right?
terrible.
At least I know how you feel.
Hold on. Now, real quick, I guess before I go further deeper into this, that's not the music you work to, is it?
No.
No, I'm asking Lorcus.
Oh, right.
Oh yeah, definitely. That's
You didn't-
exactly what I worked to.
You didn't
I only
pull
worked
out,
to
like your
8-bit
personal
music.
collection.
Okay.
I only worked to 8-bit music. Yeah.
8-bit music. Let's go. Okay.
Oh
Not-
my
not
goodness.
sure. Not sure.
Guys, thank you very much for joining us tonight. It has been an absolute pleasure. Let me run through my guests here one more time. Lorcus, thank you very much for joining us tonight. Any final thoughts?
No, I gotta send out these cards. I'm very busy right now.
All right, brother. Angry Chipmunk, final thoughts.
Well, I don't think.
Right. Okay.
Excellent.
I just
Excellent.
only buy.
Bye. No thinking. Right. Got it.
I'm loving this delay on. I don't think.
How could I follow that?
Well, you
I know,
can't.
right?
You can't. There's no topping that.
Luthien, you're going to bed, right?
Oh yes.
All right. Sweet dreams, Luthien. We appreciate you. Demore, final thoughts?
I don't think either.
And last but not least, our very special guest tonight, After Sound.
Final thoughts.
Yeah.
It's gonna be a fun week, guys. Just wait
It
for it.
really is.
Yeah.
It really is.
Let's go.
All right, homies. Thank you very much for joining us tonight. We will see you guys next time. Please join us Wednesday. We're going to do the 10 p.m. show for the YGG SPL podcast. So hopefully we'll have
Into the
Luke on
Splinterlands.
like we normally do.
There
So
we go.
join us Wednesday night, and then we'll see you next Saturday as well for another round of tournaments. All right. But enjoy your week, enjoy your experience, enjoy your life. We are all in for a fantastic, fun ride. GG, everybody.
Thanks, guys.